Tonight, fighting to keep the home team in the hometown. Newly proposed federal legislation would require the owners of pro sports teams hoping to relocate to first give their community an opportunity to buy the team before any move. News 8's Richard Allen is live outside Petco Park with more on how this law would work and the legal challenges it could face. This sounds complicated, Richard.
Well, Carl, I tell you, a lot of sports fans I spoke with say they wish this legislation had been around about a decade ago to keep the Chargers from moving to Los Angeles back in 2017 or to possibly prevent the Padres from moving in the future. But some legal experts question whether this legislative proposal would actually have the backing of the courts.
It's really rough for the fans.
Sports fans here in San Diego still remember the emotional sting of losing the Chargers to Los Angeles.
I feel like we lost a lot. I just go into like a rival city and, I can't cheer for LA teams, so it was definitely heartbreaking.
And as the Padres have recently considered a number of offers to sell, fans want to make sure that they stay put.
I feel like we would lose some of the vibe downtown. And I'm sure a lot of businesses would suffer too.
They're backing the Home Team Act, congressional legislation proposed by Senator Bernie Sanders, an independent who calls sports teams relocating to other cities a double tragedy.
It's not just the jobs that are lost. It's the fact that emotionally, and for the kids, people suffer a deep, deep loss.
This legislation would require a team's ownership to provide 1 year's notice before moving, allowing the community, through a company, nonprofit, or public partnership, to purchase the team at fair market value and keep it home.
The idea that people can simply make that decision in order to move to another city to make more money, that they could blackmail one community against another for more tax breaks or more public subsidies, is not acceptable.
At the heart of this legislation is one simple question: whose team is it anyway?
Legal analyst Dan Eaton says this is just the latest in a number of congressional moves over the years to pass similar legislation.
But even if it were enacted, there would immediately be a challenge to this on a number of grounds, not the least of which is its government interference with private property.
Eaton says there could be challenges as well to what constitutes fair market value, but proposed legislation like this measures how important sports are to a community.
Financially, emotionally, culturally, and when a sports team leaves, it leaves a hole in a community's heart.
And this bill still needs to pass both the House and the Senate. And keep in mind, this bill would not block a team from moving outright, only if a local buyer can meet a fair and reasonable price. Carlo?
Thanks, Richard.